A few words about what we're doing is we are opening up a sodium ion battery pack, and we're about to see the insides to see what we need to upgrade for production intent build. Now that we know that the cells function very well, we want to see if all the cells work together in harmony inside the battery to power homes in a safe and effective and cost-effective way. Yeah, I'm excited. So this is Jason Adams. He's the CEO of NextThing Technologies. And this is the best news that he's received going so far, that there's actually promise here with this battery and cell type.
So they have a dual semicircle burst vent strategy, and that's fairly traditional in large format prismatics to see. It's also good to see every cell appears to have a unique QR code on it too, so they can do lot manufacturing quality control of cells, at least if there was a problem. If you have enough cells that you've instrumented with temp sensors on the cells and compared it to the temp sensors on the busing, you can make a decent correlation map, and they could have done that in their BMS. We have a bunch of these clip leads, and we'll be clipping across many channels in this pack, and we also have many temp sensors, as you see on the tips of these, which we'll be adding to different critical locations, and we will instrument this heatsink and confirm that it's not a problem.
It's big enough.
Yeah, in the last pack that we instrumented and tested, the MOSFET heatsink never reached over something like 70 Celsius, even in a extreme duty profile, and so that was promising to see. On a vibe table with single pinned fasteners, there's a longitudinal mode where if you were sweeping this assembly this way, you can make a standing wave in this wire, which will whip and loosen them. And this is a really well understood problem with ring terminals and single pin studs. So I often like to use dual pinned, 2 bolts on there, and then they don't have the same torque to loosen the fastener that they can develop when they're pinned at 2 separate points. So that's it doesn't have to mean that this is a problem, though. If the wire is constrained well enough to not have a standing wave develop in it that makes enough resonant force on there, anything breaks it high enough. And so for grid storage, it mostly needs to endure shipping, transport, vibrational stresses, and so it's a lower risk than if this was a vehicle battery. I'm just going to instrument these.
Cool. I'm excited to see what happens.
Me too.
This might be the last cell test for a bit. All module and pack testing, and
yeah, these are very easy things to make design revs too. Well, let's hope that it just performs so great that we tell them to just add some balance tap fuses and we ship it.